welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome. I am so happy and I'm so glad to be doing this again with you. So you're so much welcome. You just don't know how much I really vibrate so high just to be sitting here and always talking to you about social psychology issues. I'm just so happy. I vibrate very high whenever I do this, and I'm so happy. Let me just tell you, I have repeated that 3 times. Truly, I am so happy to be doing this again with you and just be sitting here. And if you're new in this channel, you're so much welcome. This is the right family. You're in the right family, because in this family we teach and learn from one another how to be better social beings of value and just loving ourselves while at it. So you're so much welcome. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share my video. Share my videos, guys. Share my videos, okay? So you're so much welcome. And before I jump into the topic of today, I have this word for you to ponder on. And the word of the day for you to ponder on is none other than: your worth cannot be defined by other people's opinion. Your worth cannot be defined by other people's opinion. All right? Okay? So I hope it has sunk in. Think about it. Think about it. All right, and so let's dive into the topic of today. And the topic of today is none other than negative signs of peer pressure in a relationship, or rather you can say signs of negative peer pressure in a relationship. And I'll just go straight to the first point. If you're in a relationship, this is the best video to watch at the moment. If you're in a relationship, if you're single, you can just get these tips so that they may help you to be on the lookout once you get somebody. Okay, all right, so let's go on. Okay, so the first sign of a negative peer pressure in a relationship is when one partner forces the other to adjust to new behaviors, or to adapt new behaviors that they have observed in the people that they are either dating on the side or they admire constantly. Okay, so when one partner forces the other partner to adapt behaviors that they have observed in either a side piece or someone that they have been admiring for the longest time, that is a negative peer pressure in a relationship. And an example is, it could be that the partner they are dating on the side has been talking in a certain way, or has been doing things in a certain way, and so this other partner who is busy having an affair outside of the relationship comes in and wants to pressurize the partner they're having a committed relationship with to change who they are and start adapting the behaviors of the ones they have, of the person that they are having an affair with, that they have been having an affair with, so that the partner they're having a commitment with to adapt or adjust to such behaviors. That is a negative peer pressure in a relationship, so look out for that. Next is when a partner decides to compare, and a partner decides to compare his or her partner with other people that they admire or wish to be with. So let's say for girlies, let me say, like, for girlies, you might be having the person that you, let me say, the person that you admire, that normally just takes you out several times, buys you this and that, surprises you with this and that, and then you're having this person that you're committed in a relationship with, and then you start pressurizing the one that you're in a relationship with to start doing things that the other person is doing for you, but you're not really telling them the truth that you're actually being provided these things with other people or another person. You're just basically giving them the pressure to provide those things to you. Or let's say you have a friend who is being provided with these things that you want, okay, that you wish your partner could be providing for you. What do? You go ahead and pressurize your partner to do the same. That is very wrong. That is a negative peer pressure in the relationship. Okay, it's a negative peer pressure. Don't you have the things that you just like and for yourself, and even if other people are having what they are having, it doesn't affect you? Aren't you that kind of a person? I think you need to be that kind of a person, no matter what happens in the next couple relationship that you're seeing, it should not affect yours to the extent that you really want the things that the other partner is experiencing with their partner in another relationship. Have your own things that you love and you love doing, have your own values, have the things you like, so that you see, let me tell you why the comparison always comes in. It comes in when you don't really know your value as a person. Trust you me, when you don't know your value as a person, what happens in other people's relationship will always be affecting you. They are bought houses today, you want to go and pressurize your person to buy you a house. They are being taken for trips, you want to go and pressurize your person to take you for trips. No. If that also means that if you didn't see that the couple you've been watching were not being taken out, was not being taken, or not going for these trips, or a partner buying another partner house, it wouldn't have hit your mind that, oh, this should be happening to me. It wouldn't have hit your mind, right? So it only made sense to you after you watched it in someone else's life. What does that tell you? You really don't have your own values, and you don't have the things that you like, admire. I could say maybe you don't know yourself better. Because if you know yourself better and you know what you want and what you like and what you love, someone else's relationship will never affect you. No matter how many things happen that are good in that relationship, it will never affect you. You know why? Because you have your own things that you like doing, and you have your own goals, and you have the things that you feel like if they're done to you, they make you feel more valued. So in short, what I'm saying, when a partner starts comparing when a partner starts comparing their partner to other people, then that means, that is a negative peer pressure, especially if they compare their partner to people that maybe they wish to be with or they admire. Another thing is when a partner is listening too much to what people will say about the relationship that this partner is in. And the worst of it is when now they are listening to what is being said about their relationship, the partner starts to adjust in accordance to what is being said about the relationship that he or she is in. So listening too much to what people will say about your relationship as a partner, and adjusting to those desires that the people have about, your relationship, is a negative peer pressure towards your relationship. You know why? Because people will have to say, people will say so many things, people will observe what they observe, people will even call a red flag, a green flag, a red flag. They'll even say a red flag is a green flag. And because you like listening too much to what they have to say and adjusting to the desires they have about your relationship, you will mess that relationship. You will mess that relationship, and that is a pure negative peer pressure to that relationship. So if you experience such, or you've observed such, or you are that kind of a person, time to change. Okay? Yeah, I mean, listen to yourself more than you listen to what people have to say about your relationship. Sometimes what you think is a red flag is a green flag, and what you think is a green flag is a real good red flag. So listen to you. The answers are from within, not outside. Next, that is related to what I've just said, is now when you let people have a say in your relationship. You let people have a say in your relationship. And do you know why you let people have a say in your relationship? It's because you have no idea of what you really want. Yes, you're in a relationship, but you really have no idea of what you want. You really don't have a stand in that relationship. That is why people have to have a say in your relationship. You don't have a stand. They have realized you don't have a stand. And do you know what happens when you don't have a stand? They will control you. They will direct you. So another thing is you don't have a direction, and that is why they will come in and direct you. They will direct you in each and everything. And that will make you will make you not be able to believe in yourself, because once you do not have a direction in anything in life, you don't have a direction in your relationship, what does that mean? You need to be controlled. You're really screaming so hard indirectly that you need to be controlled and shown the way. And when they come in and show you the way, what does that mean? You don't believe in yourself. You don't believe in your decisions. You don't believe in your choices. You're not sure about yourself. So they'll come in and help you. They'll direct you. And when people direct you, it's never about you again. They will direct you as per their own advantage. Ain't no one in this world that will give you a solution that they are not going to benefit in. 90%, let me say 99% of the advices we give to people or people give to others, they get advantage in it. They will give an advice so that it can be an advantage to them and not specifically you 100%. If you sit down properly and analyze what you're being advised about, in accordance to, okay, in relation to your relationship, you realize that most of the time people will give you advice as a way either to control you or to benefit. There's always a goal to benefit something from you. It could be to benefit the fact that you'll be more available to them, or to benefit for the fact that maybe they wouldn't want to face person X because maybe the person X is one person they don't like or something. So you have to really reason, yeah? So let every decision come from you concerning your own relationship. It's you who entered the relationship. It's you who knows ABCD. Let it be about you finding the solutions from within and not without. Most of the time, those advices do not work. Yeah, especially if you're in a relationship and you keep on looking for advices from outside, that relationship won't go far. Because I have never had in this world any advice that has ever helped any relationship. In fact, it always makes it worse. So it's the two of you who are in a relationship to sit down and know what you want and what you really need and what you need to adjust. If none of you is cooperating in terms of knowing how to accommodate one another, solving ABCD, knowing, like just finding a solution to your problems, you will wait forever. Even if the priest of the priests comes in to help you, you'll never get a solution. You'll never get a solution. They either will worsen it or will not help at all. Okay? So basically that is just to mean. And I always just say this thing, that solutions come from within. The moment you learn to find solutions from within yourself and do things that you feel are right, you'll have a very big confidence in yourself. You will really believe in yourself to the extent that no matter how many things that are being said and critics that come up, man, it will never affect you. And life will be so much good, so much better. Life will be so much healthy for you. You know why? Because you depend on yourself most of the time to come up with solutions. But if you're that person who has to be directed and who has to look for solution from outside, my God, you're not going anywhere. It will be a cycle in your life, and you'll be doing things, but you'll not be having faith in them, because you just know, unless so and so clarifies, unless so and so comes in and tells me, unless so and so gives, approves, unless blah blah blah, you'll never make sober decisions. And people will always direct you, and any person who is directing you and controlling you, it's more advantage to them than you. Yeah. Lastly, I know I've stayed on that point for the longest time. I don't know why, but for some reasons I felt I should emphasize on that. Alright, lastly is insulting or making your partner feel so bad for the things that they're not able to do, or the things that they're doing differently. You're requesting your partner to do something, they're not able to do it, or rather they're doing things differently, and you keep insulting them. It is so unfair. That is a negative peer pressure in a relationship. I want you to understand that there are things that you will require your partner to do and they will not be able to do. There are things that you will expect your partner to do, they will not be able to do. There are behaviors and ways you'll expect your partner to behave in, and they will not be able to. You know why? Because it is very hard to change a mature person. It is very hard to change a mature person unless they want to change. And if you're so consumed with changing someone, just know you're someone who is very controlling, and it will consume you. And you'll never get what you want. The best way is for you to let people be. Let people be. Let people behave the way they want to behave. Let them do the things you feel they want to do. Let them just be. it will give you a clear picture of who they are, what they value, and you know, yeah, just that, who they are and what they value. And that will make you know if you are either going into have a serious relationship with them or not. But the moment you get into and you have that idea of changing someone into what you want them to be, you're never gonna succeed. It is gonna stress you both, and that relationship will not be successful. People be. Let them be. People be free. You know, free people are the most productive and most, and someone who is not controlled is someone who, if someone feels they're not being controlled, they become very creative, and they'll even want to be around you most of the time because you're not controlling them, you are letting them be. Okay, so let people be. This is someone who is very much mature. It is hard to change a mature person, and someone who is coming with their own belief system, their own kind of values, you know, like, let's learn to, if you cannot accommodate it, leave it. Okay, and at the end of the day, you have to weigh pros and cons. If the cons are too many, get a solution. Either walk away, put a stop to it, or live with it. If the pros are many than the cons, you take it. Like, you know, just weigh pros and cons. If the pros are much than the cons, go for it. If the cons are way too many than the pros, then you can think about it. Okay, so just learn to accommodate people as they are. There is no way you will just meet someone and expect that you're gonna change them for who they are. That's being delusional and crazy to some extent. Yeah, so just get in a relationship with someone that you can accommodate their weaknesses, and if you know that their weaknesses are too much to be accommodated, do the necessary. Okay, yeah, so don't insult your partner. That is a negative peer pressure. Don't insult your partner just because you feel what the demands that you wanted are not being met. Meet the demands first before you task anyone else to meet those demands on your behalf. Yeah, that's the challenge you should be giving yourself. All right. Okay, so I hope you've really benefited and learned a lot from this short video that I've just made for you, and I hope you're going to be a partner who is gonna give your relationship positive peer pressure. You know, there's also positive peer pressure, but today I just wanted to talk about the negative peer pressure. All right, so if you have those traits, like you find yourself forcing your partner to behave like the person you admire or the person you're dating on the side, or listening too much to what the people outside are saying about your relationship and coming home to give that pressure to your partner, letting people have a say in your relationship, insulting your partner because they are not doing things that you want them to do, comparing your partner to others. It's high time you stop. Okay, it's high time you stop and get the positive peer pressure in your relationship. Okay, all right, so I hope you've really benefited from this, and I just want you to wish you a very good evening, a very good morning, a very good afternoon, in whichever part of the world that you are in. I just want you to have it in the most fabulous way, and for that I'll say bye. That's a bye, and bye guys, bye bye.